Right, tire painting. Oh god, it fucking sucks, man. It's terrible. It hurts your back, it hurts your knees, it takes for fucking ever. But I wanted to make this video because I was working on my third coat and I thought it was necessary. I looked around a lot online. I recently moved. I'm going to try to make this a little bit short. I recently moved to South Florida. Used to live up north, northern West Virginia. And when I lived up there, I had a Fastenal that was really close to my house, and that's where I got my tools to paint the tires with. When I came down here, I really didn't bother searching on Google to see if Fastenal was really a thing or was close to me, and I started looking at tire paint pens because I was out, and finally I found a Fastenal that was about 20 miles away from me, thank God. But the reviews of some of these tire paint pens, guys, are hilarious. All right, there is no... I don't give a shit what company tells you that they're going to do your shit in one solution, one single paint job, and yours is going to come out so vibrant white and you're going to love it. They're lying to you. You cannot do it in one coat. You absolutely can't. This is the best way to do this. All right, I've been doing this for years. I've done it on cars. I've done it on crotch rockets. I've done it on Harley tires. If it's a rubber tire, you name it. I've never done it on like a bicycle tire or anything like that. But I'm going to show you the pens to use. I'm going to go over a little bit of the process. This isn't a technical video. This is an instructional video. I'm not actually going to paint it. I'm just going to show you the pens and go for it from there. Let's start off back here. This is the tire that I started doing my third coat on. You can kind of see right here. This is part of my third coat. I actually did my third coat right down here to the K, and the NIHS is the second coat. Here's what I use. Rock River paint markers. You can find these online. I really didn't trust the companies that I saw on eBay and Amazon that said they were selling these. Fastenal sells these. This is one of the companies that they sell. They always have these in stock. And they don't just sell them in white. They sell them, I think I've seen yellow, red, and blue. Oh, obviously along with white. It's not like you got a huge spectrum of rainbow colors if you want to do something. Just basic generic colors. White, yellow, blue, red, that kind of thing. But white is kind of the standard for tire lettering. So here's what I do. One paint marker can do this bike probably 3 times. But the issue you run into is even if you clean your tire, which you should, before you do this, soap and water it, clean it. Even if you soap and water clean it, when you use, I label mine 1, 2, 3. When you use pen number 1, by the time that you get done with tire side 1 and go to tire 2 side 1, it's going to look gray and it's going to look like shit. When you take pen number 1 and you finish the whole bike, the lettering is going to look really, really bad. And you're going to think, oh my God, this is going to look like shit. I spent so much time. My back is hurting me. Don't get discouraged. The first coat is the paint soaking into the rubber. It's sealing it. Your second coat, by the time that you get to pen number 2, is going to come out a little bit whiter. You can see here on the top where this is coat number 2, and it's a little bit whiter. Pen number 3 is going to come out, t-shirt almost white. It's going to look great. There is no solution, again, to doing this in a one-step process. If you want to do it right and you want it to last, 3 coats. 3 coats. Pick these pens up. You might be able to find them online. You might be able to order them right from Rock River. I'm not really sure. I never even searched that. But metal body, Rock River pens. The tip on them, I'm trying to show you what the tip looks like. The tip is not super pointy. I've already got paint on my hands here. But you can pull this tip out, flip it around, and the other side looks like a flathead screwdriver. I would guess probably a number 3, if that would be the fatter flathead screwdriver. So if you need to do something that's a little more detailed, you can go at it about that way. But 3 pens, guys. Do the first coat with pen 1. It's going to look like shit. Second coat with pen 2. It's going to look better. Third coat with pen 3 is going to look even better. You do not have to wait an extremely long time for this stuff to dry. If you start with the back tire and go to the front, this side of the tire, by the time that you start this tire, this back tire is already dry. So if you do this side, then the left side of the front tire, then the left side of the back tire, and you start over again here, it's already dry, and you're ready to put your second coat on. But I took a day to do it, drank some beers in between, because again, I'm 33, and it was killing my back, bending down on my knees and all that kind of shit. Another thing real quick before I end the video is these tips are what they call primers. The tip pushes in. I'm trying to make this not blurry for you guys here, but with the bike in the background, it makes it kind of hard here. The tip pushes in on it. That's how you prime and get paint down to it. Whenever you're painting it, try to keep the back of the pen as up in the air as you can. Don't paint like this. It'll run out quicker. Paint it a little bit. Don't shake it too much, because you will shake the tip out and then you'll throw paint and stuff everywhere. So as you're painting and it's starting to dry out a little bit, find a spot you've already painted on, push the tip a few times, and then start somewhere else. If you put too much paint on it, it will run and it'll start dripping down your letters. So if you start priming it, start at the top of a letter and then start painting down. If you're doing the bottom, start at the top of the letter and then start painting down. And it's going to come out good for you. I promise it will. I haven't found out a better way to do this, and I've been doing it for a really long time. So, fuck what eBay says and Amazon about their one paint solutions or wherever how many coats they say and the paint. Don't do that. Go to your Fastenal, find a Fastenal, walk in, ask for Rock River paint pens. I apologize about the blurriness of it there with the background. But Rock River paint pens, metal body, white, yellow, red, maybe a blue they usually have, but white, yellow, and red, they usually keep a plethora of them. Buy at least 3, go from there. You guys got any questions, throw them in the comments. Completely willing to answer them for you as quick as I can, whenever I see it. Have a good day, guys. Keep the rubber side of the road.